What can we find on the website?
Tons of information. We have all of our annual schedule on there, which breaks down all of our Saturday morning classes. It breaks down all of our Friday night parties. There's always an artistic theme that we go with everything, goes along with everything, whether it be a Friday night party or a Saturday morning class. Has all of our community outreach dates, where we're going to be and when. Has all the schools that we are currently working with. So it has all of the information that we have on our website. You guys can see and access at home. And that's the website address is www.k12gallery.com. So it's easy. It's the name of our place.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and take a look around.
Now Dawn is going to take us for a little tour through the art gallery.
This is our elementary studio, and this is for students between the grades of kindergarten through 6th. And right now they're working on paper macheing their favorite pet. So Vladimir here is painting, and so is Miss Alexis. And all the kids got to bring in pictures of their own pets, and they got to start with a general armature to general form of newspaper and brown paper bags, and do that same paper mache mixture on top, and now they're painting them to make them look like their pets. And upstairs, our senior studio, and these guys are working on recreating old portraits, old paintings. It's an oil painting class, so they're working predominantly with acrylic and oil, and they are recreating the master paintings. So some of them are doing paintings from Titian, some of them are doing paintings of Duchamp, some of them are doing paintings from Whistler, and they're all putting their own personal touches on what they're doing. And this is taught by one of our master artists, Scott Gibbs, who is a local artist that works in oil color and does sculptures as well. And this is just for the older kids, so 7th through 12th grade is up here.
So, is thumb sucking bad for children in any way?
Initially, no, but if thumb sucking, if it persists after about 4 years old, it can be bad, because around about 3, your normal dentition, well, your primary dentition, meaning that all your primary teeth, your baby teeth, they're in at about 3 years old. And then if it consists after 4 years old, yeah, it can, change the structure of your oral cavity. So it could be bad after about 4 years old.
So when should a parent start taking the child to the dentist?
Well, again, I'll say as soon as the teeth erupt. I would suggest that the child go to a pedodontist, and that's just a person that practices dentistry, but it's exclusive to just children. And so they will see the children around about, like I said, 6 months of age.
So what can I expect from the trip from a trip to the dental hygienist?
Well, you just it's a pleasant experience, and I need to put that out there, because most people are so fearful of the dentist, and they have a fear going back from tales of being threatened if they act bad in school or something. Their parents will say, "Oh, I'm going to take you to the dentist," and I don't want that phobia or that fear to be instilled in any child, because if they do what they're supposed to do at home, meaning brushing and flossing morning and night, you're only really supposed to floss once a day, but if I can get someone to do it twice, I try to do it make them do it twice. But if they brush twice a day and floss once a day, that would better assist when they do come to the dentist. They won't have bad reports. Then they won't have to have cavities, and which means that if you have a cavity, 9 times out of 10, you have to get a shot. Or if your office is equipped with a system called air abrasion, a lot of times you can do away with getting shots on your teeth if your office is equipped with a new technique called air abrasion.
So why should I keep my teeth healthy?
Well, why should you wear shoes? It protects your feet, right? Why do you wear your glasses?
Protects my eyes and help me see.
Exactly. So why shouldn't you take care of your teeth? It's important. That's why I'm here, you know, to help young people understand the reason, the importance of oral health. It's very important. And then you don't want to lose your teeth at an early age, and then you have to walk around pulling your teeth in and out, putting them in your pocket. You don't want that, do you? So oral health is very important.
I agree. Should children use a different toothbrush than adults?
Yes. We need to make the dental experience more pleasant than others. What I mean is like others, that I don't want to use a large toothbrush or the hot toothpaste that, you know, that adults use. That experience is not comfortable for kids. You know, they will stray away from using a large toothbrush that's too big to fit in their mouth, or a toothpaste that's not tasteful. If they have the bubblegum flavored fluoridated toothpaste and or mouthwash, they're more prone to use it than the minty flavors, or a full head toothbrush versus a smaller head that can encapsulate all their primary teeth versus taking up their whole mouth.
So why is candy and other sugary foods bad for the teeth?
Because it's sticky and it's acidic. And again, if it's sticky, like for instance taffies and caramels, they're real sticky. And if you notice that when we eat them, we have a tendency of wanting to get something to help get the stickiness off our teeth. But what happens if we don't get it off and we just let it sit there? Remember when I told you how the acid of the candy just burrows down onto the tooth, and the saliva can't wash it off because it's too strong for the saliva to wash off? Then that stickiness weakens that tooth structure, which causes the hard surface to break open and allow the bacteria to get in there to form a cavity.
So how many times should teeth be brushed and when?
Teeth should be brushed twice a day. And if we can do it in the mornings and before we go to bed, and if we get in the routine of doing that, it would be beneficial for everyone, the kid and the parent. And if the parent assists to make sure that the kid is properly doing it, or if they need help, the hygienist or the dentist can help them, show them the proper way of doing it.
So what are some methods of payment for low-income families?
Well, there's several different programs out there. The state has a program called CareSource for low-income families that don't have insurance, and they can go to different entities that accept state-funded the state-funded programs like CareSource or Medicaid or Healthy Start. Those are some things. And then you get in a private office like myself, and then we work with families. You know, there's some offices that will, there's some offices that will, you know, do some services for a discount, or for some families free.
Okay, thank you for your information, Dr. Sutton.
You're welcome. Thank you, Karan.